Welcome back to the vlog. I want to talk about your mindset, and I was triggered by something I saw on LinkedIn. I think that's a good word to use right now, is triggered. I saw something and I got a reaction when I saw it. So there was a young woman, it was her very first video on LinkedIn, and I wish I could remember her name because I would link her here and hopefully give her a chance to see this and maybe we'll be able to find her. But what she said is it's her first video and she was looking for some help thinking about what she called this roller coaster that's sales. And what she was talking about was that some days things are just great. She's in the flow, she's winning deals, she's making calls, she's serving clients, she's helping people, and everything's great. She has a great thing going there and she's happy. But then the next day, she has a tough time cold calling, there are challenges, she doesn't close deals. And so she described that as sort of at the bottom here in the roller coaster instead of being up at the top of the hill. And her mindset changed. So basically, some days she's got a positive, optimistic, future-oriented, empowered mindset, and other days she doesn't have that mindset. And this is common. I hear salespeople, particularly young people, say this. And I want to give you a way to think about it because it's important. Your mindset matters a great deal. And the red book that I wrote there, the only sales guide you'll ever need, the first half is mindset, and it starts with discipline and then optimism, because optimism is a discipline. You have to train your mindset so that you have an indomitable mindset and that you're always positive, future-oriented, optimistic, and empowered. Those are the things that you need to be to work in sales. So I want to tell you a couple things. One, there are going to be days where it's easy. There are going to be days where you win deals. There are going to be days where you sit down with a client, the value prop that you have exactly resonates with them because they have the set of problems and challenges that you're designed for. You have a great relationship and you walk out knowing I've already won this business. And you pick up the phone and you make calls and people answer and you book appointments and everything goes wonderful. And then there are days where you lose deals. There are days when you lose clients. There are days when you bring on a new client and you have a service failure. The very first day that you bring them on, it doesn't go the way that you need it to go. You have all these challenges that happen in sales, and sometimes they all happen in one day and it can feel terrible. But you have to have a way to look at this, and you have to have a frame that allows you to get back to having a positive, optimistic, future-oriented, empowered mindset, because that's what it takes to succeed, not just in sales, in anything. You really need to be that in any endeavor that human beings engage in. So let me give you a bit of a framework here to think about this. If something happens in the normal course of business, and it doesn't happen to you, it happens to everybody that works in the role that you're working in. And it happens to every business that's like your business and every business that does the same thing. By that I mean selling. If it happens every single day, how can you have an emotional attachment to that? And how does it make sense to have some heightened response to something that's going to happen essentially every day while you're in business? Every single day you're going to have people that tell you no. They're not rejecting you personally. They're not rejecting your competitor who calls them the same day personally. They're just saying no to your value prop because you didn't trade enough value for them to say yes, or because right now is not the right time for them and you're going to try them again another time. And everybody who plays the game loses deals. Everybody who plays the game loses deals. There's nobody that's Floyd Mayweather 50-0 that plays the game of sales. It just doesn't happen. You're more like Conor McGregor when you're at your best. You're 7-5 and you're world champion, and that's good. That's good enough. That's what's going to happen. You're going to lose clients. You're going to work hard to win a client over the course of years, and in a day or in a week or in a month like that, you lost that client, and maybe through no fault of your own. But that happens in the normal course of business. So you can be unhappy about it. You can say, that doesn't thrill me. I'm not excited to lose an account. But the fact of the matter is, given a long enough timeline, you're going to lose every account you ever win. I don't know how long that timeline is, but you're not going to keep every account that you win. You have to continue to build a pipeline and do this work. So there's no reason to perceive sales as being a roller coaster. It's not a roller coaster. It doesn't go like this. That's a decision in how you interpret the normal things that happen day to day as you operate a business. Day to day people tell you no. Day to day you lose deals. Day to day you have service failures. Day to day you can lose clients and regain clients. All of those things happen day to day. So I'm not saying that you're not allowed to have any kind of response to it. You don't have to be thrilled about it, but you also don't have to decide that you have to come all the way from up here at the top of the roller coaster, all the way into this trough where you say everything is terrible, nothing's working. How do I manage this state? You don't have to manage the state from that place. You just can decide, this isn't great. Wish it didn't happen, but it happened, so what am I going to do now? I'm going to maintain my positive, optimistic, future-oriented, empowered mindset, because that's what I am. That's who I am. At my core, what I do is I go out and I serve people and I help people, and I won't let a small setback determine my attitude for the day, or my attitude for the week, which it turns into for many people, or my attitude and the source of all of my complaints, or my attitude, the source of my complaints, and the excuses for why I'm not producing the result that I want. And that's what happens when you step onto the slippery slope of being negative or pessimistic or cynical or skeptical, when you have the things that happen in the course of business happen to you day to day. You just can't look at it that way. So maintain the positive mindset is the most important thing. From the mindset, everything else follows. That's just how it goes. I'm Anthony Iannarino. Hit the like button. Share this with someone who needs it right now. And hit subscribe. This is Everyday.